Welcome,
Welcome,
anime Lily fans. How you guys doing? LegendDVash as always, and
SamTheMangaMan.
and we're here to do a live reaction of Eden Zero
Oh wait,
chapter
Nadia's love of my life.
chapter 108, and we're probably gonna see the Temple of Mother, and this is gonna probably like one of the comment section on our chapter review of chapter
Atlantis.
107. People say it was Atlantis. That was one of my theory. I did not mention in the review because it was no confirmation. Because we get it, we're in the sector of Ios Cosmos, and we're in the guy that's called Poseidon Nero. So it's obviously we're gonna probably have a place in one of the planets called Atlantis, which I was just trying to wait for, but I didn't really expect that if this is probably Atlantis to literally be the first world we entered, to literally be the first world of Atlantis. So who knows, right, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, like there's a lot of underworld cities. Fairy Tale had its own underwater. Why
It sure
shouldn't
did.
Eden Zero have its own underwater planet? In a way, it's supposed to be the red planet, but for some reason, every whole entire world is flooded. But who knows? We're gonna find out later on once we continue to read Eden Zero.
So, like Sam said, let's continue to read it, guys. So, don't forget to like the videos. Glad appreciate it to know that we
Yeah,
entertain you. It helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Comment below your thoughts as well. It's glad to know what you
yeah,
guys thought, your
yo,
feedback, your theories, your discussion
okay.
about this chapter, and subscribe as well. It's always glad appreciate to know that we entertain you guys and also continue supporting us and get us to the 3K mark by the end of the year. And other than that, guys, press the bell notification and to upload our videos. Other than that, let's go to Under the Sea of Atlantis. A city under the sea. Oh, okay. Never mind. A city under the sea. A relief that looks like mother. Tis difficult to make out from this distance. Opening magnification screen. Oh, she has a. Oh, well, it literally has right there. Now that you mention it, maybe it does look like the mother hologram back at the guild.
Anyway, let's check it out. We might get to meet some sea people. Yeah, I'd rather avoid the sea people. What about the fallen ship and the person inside? Perhaps we had best give him a proper burial. Forget it. We have no idea who he is. If we find he's some super bad guy, it'll give me nightmares. But we can't just leave him here. What? You want to be friends with dead guys now? Just forget about him. Let's focus on the tempo, don't you think? Yeah, let's go. And
She
Rebecca's checking
questions.
out the ship, and she had some opais, great angle
Oh,
shot.
yeah, I do agree, but the next one, Nadia, love of my life. Also, that's what he wrote there. That's probably his lover on the person that he loved and everything.
Usually,
So,
like that's how it is with pilots. They actually have a
uh,
secret message on their
yeah,
own plane to help encourage
they
them.
correct. They either have a picture or they either have
A
they
quote,
write like a
a
note
message, or
or
something like
quote.
that.
So
Yeah.
that makes sense. And the crew walks around, all four of them walks around in Atlantis, most likely. Yeah,
What? Okay, there's other robots in here, and they're rusting with
the water and everything, the village place. There
literally
are
abandoned.
there are
The
robots
robots
passed out
passed out
everywhere.
everywhere.
They all
All the
appear
players
to have
have
shut
shut
down.
down. It's like just like at Graham. Well, yep. You can't mention that your own home, Shiki's home.
I wonder what happened. That's very true. Oh, and he gets flashback of what happened over there. Let's go to the temple. And then she looks at one of the people and wait, a tentacle comes out.
That Kraken.
Of course, it has to be a kraken, my guy.
All
Of
right.
course, it had to be.
What is that? Eek! See, people, it's an octopus tentacle, you dolt. Ah, Pino. Okay, more tentacles.
Oh, it's really dead as a kraken. That's what it really looks like. This is enormous, gross, master, magnificent, magnet, magic mecha attack. I don't know why I should froze there one
What?
time.
Okay. Too high. Shiki, what's up with my gravity? It's not working too good.
You're in the
Because of the
water.
buoyancy. Buoyancy? The force that makes object float in water. Maybe it makes gravity wonky when mixed together. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm under the ocean, and like he's like zipping all around the ocean, like he's using the sky. It's okay, Shiki. Just calm down. And oh, here we go. Some tentacle about to grab Rebecca.
I feel like this just happened to her back for the Draken arc as well, because it already happened to her there before as well in the ship. So yeah, that's what I expected to see. Yep, that's what we expected to see. Rebecca, Whisker capture, Homer gets captured. The creature is swifter than it appears, and then she goes, is grip is tightening, detecting abnormal pressure on my armor. Whisker screams, "Fee, I cannot use my ether gear."
All right, they're being eaten by the Kraken. It's going to eat us. I love eating, but I don't like getting eaten. Hey, save the kinky moves for.
I love it.
Uh,
I love it. I love it. Master, Casploosh. So there's some weirdo force that messes with my gravity underwater. That's too smart for me. I guess I just need more weight. I'll make myself heavy. That's smart. Magic Mecha attack.
Gravity center. Okay, he squashed it. Nice
All
work,
right.
Shiki. We are free. Gah. All right. Looks like it's angry now.
They're still alive. Whoa! Run to the temple. Kraken is chasing them. They're all running to the temple. Did they enter? We're about to find out. They did.
Whew. Looks like it's not gonna follow us in here anyway. I've never seen such an octopus. I'm not even so sure it was an octopus.
It's a Kraken.
I say it's a kraken. Anyway, this temple looks ancient.
What is it, Master? Oh, I don't know. It's just the ether feels familiar somehow. I don't sense any faint traces of of an unidentifiable ether, but it's familiar. I don't know why, because you were born here in the latrine. What happens if you take a dump on the water? Well, there is a buoyant, so knock off the potty humor, okay?
Hey, wait. All right, Wiggly. We're not underwater. Yep, you're not. I'm surprised you guys just realized it and then noticed that water was like dripping out from them. Look over there at the entrance. The
Oh.
door is a border between us and the water. How strange. This temple is protected by a special barrier. Be that as it may, it's been years since I've had visitors. Something slithers.
Oh, welcome to the Temple of the Mother Beacon. I am the guardian, Nadia. Nadia, the love of my life. Wait, what?
Interesting.
Huh. Oh, and that's the live reaction and for chapter 108. All right. So, Sam, what did you think about the chapter so far? Kraken, we got a lot of waves and Kraken jokes about what he expected because they're like, yep, that's one. Eh? But then we also got the buoyance of ether gear for gravity magic being
Which makes
bothered,
sense.
which it makes
Physics
sense
makes
because.
sense. If you're usually with gravity magic, you make yourself much lighter so you can float and move around everywhere, but you're in the ocean. It's the opposite effect. You need to be heavier in order to be able to stay within the ground underneath and stuff like that. Everything else, you're kind of fine. But it seems like Shiki realized this. And when we find out that this girl is Nadia, it does give us a uh, interest. Well, give me theory that so this pilot that was from space literally just came back home to this planet so he can be back home for his girl, you know?
But
Even
then
though he died, even though it's like a long distance, like it was just the go home button, let's say, or evacuation back home.
But how did his ship landed there if the ship was already past its time? So
No,
it's
the ship didn't
just
pass its time. It's just he passed his own time.
you have to say he
Human
passed his
life,
time.
yeah.
So how long has he been in space? Like lost in space
Mhm.
is a perfect term. So he must have been lost in space trying to find his way back home to Nadia.
Yeah,
And she said herself, I have not had any visitors in quite some time. So
yeah.
maybe the last visitor she had was either her boyfriend or the last visitor she had was probably Ziggy. Because remember the last time that the four shining stars said that we came into the icons before, but we have no records from it. But so maybe Ziggy and the four shining stars were in this planet and we're probably here doing this exact thing they did before. And right now the icons was in this planet, and right now they probably met Nadia before.
It seems most likely because I feel like I guess that when the guy was dying, what he just at least wants to go home and be buried in his own home and planet by his girl's planet, I guess, with Nadia. As we see her, like she's technically the guardian of the temple, and she seems like she can't leave because she was carrying a big um like
She reminds
pipe
me
or
of
drain or snake thing
she reminds me.
cable
Remember when Sister Ivory? No, yeah, I think it was Sister Ivory when she's connected to the when
the temple,
when
like she was being absorbed, like drained of her powers
yes, correct.
from
So
the
when
fake sister.
correct when Shiki and Weez found her, and then she was connected to like the whole wires and everything because she's been connected for her powers. So maybe this Guardian Nadia is being used for the same thing, but this one's what powers this temple
I
and the
could see.
barrier. Maybe in
Or
case
like
or
I was also thinking like remember in the Teen Titan episode in the future where Cyborg couldn't leave the tower because he had to stay connected at all time or else he can't like have power.
Yeah,
He's not recharged or anything, so he can't move anywhere else he's go. He's kind of stuck.
that
And
could be the
so, like,
case too.
she's probably maybe stuck. She can't travel like she wants to. She can't leave her temple or the planet because she's the only one left that's taking care of it. Which that's what I think. There's a lot of possibilities that can happen, but we just started this arc. Again, anything can happen. We just
And
theorizing.
correct, we're there, and we don't have any much information or concrete to say where could the story go. We just know that this happened, and for the story of Nadia, and we just met her. So we have a ship, and said boyfriend and the love of my life for Nadia himself, and she's the guardian of this temple for the Mother Beacon. That also could mean something. Mother Beacon, this could be connecting to. Remember in the story of Poseidon, he always has 4 temples. So maybe in this cosmos, we have 4 temples they probably have to go to, and each one has its own guardian. I'm just also using that type of possible theory for that as well.
Yeah, there's still a lot that can go into theorizing, but we won't know until we read more. But yeah, I'm good with this chapter. I
Yeah,
think it was good. Art is nice. Rebecca's opis is really beautiful.
some great for fan service is what you would call
Nice
it.
pun of like I'm used to eating, but I've never been used to getting eaten. Oh,
That's one of my favorite lines. So like, hey, I
that could
get
go
it.
good and then that. Like, what? Let's change that story. Let's change that, shall we?
Very true. Like what you're saying there. So other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. Comment down below your thoughts about the chapter. What did you guys think about it? Like, subscribe, and press the button to enter and upload videos. All those things are very important to help us and support us in any type of way. Don't forget the rest of the links for where to find us is in the description down below.
All down below,
Other than that,
guys.
guys, see you guys next time. Take care.
Peace.